Inner growth and learning to temper the ego will result in harmony. So this is the Rider-Waite in the upright position, and this is the card for Temperance, card number 14. XIV is 14, right? Roman numerals are going to be a thing of the past, guys. So the reverse says patience is required to allow the situation to be rebalanced. And if you notice, this guy or this angel is pouring something from one cup to the next. I guess, you know, like if you're measuring something, you're trying to balance it out. Let's see what it looks like in the Gourmet Tarot. It is, oh, they're doing the same thing, pouring from one jug to the next. At first I thought maybe they're trying to temper egg or something, but I don't see any egg in it, so it's just pouring from one jug to the next. What am I gonna do for mine? Oh, I think I have one already. I think I have 2 plates. One is a salad and one is like sweet and sour chicken or something. And you can only see like half of the plate on each. White plate, of course. And it's a balance. Protein and vegetable. That's what I'm doing. I don't think I'm gonna change it. The Gilded Tarot Royale. You guys, first of all, I taped this show already last week on the 29th. Today is October the 5th. And I even did like a 5-card spread for each day of last week. But my whole week fell apart right after I did that recording. And when I went back to go check it just now, I realized I didn't even read from this one. So I'm like, and then the 5-card stuff is already gone. Most of it came true. Oh my God. There was a day in there where I think the Hermit came up. The Hermit? Not the Hermit. The Hangman. The Hangman came up. And that means pause. And I literally took a pause all week from this channel and my next channel. So this girl is real pretty in the Gilded Tarot Royale. Temperance. I think Temperance is basically about balance. But we'll see right now from this card. This is my cheap Temu deck. By the way, my friend Gary came. He's the one that takes care of my website. He came yesterday to the house to just chill with us and discuss how we're going to move forward with my website. And he was telling me that he has some cards printed for a game that he does. And he took me to the site to see how much it would cost to print my deck, and it's kind of pricey. But his little box is so pretty, everything's so pretty about it. I like the stock of the card, I like all that stuff, but it's like $26. How am I gonna resell that, right? So Temperance, let's read what it says here. It says Jupiter, Sagittarius, fire. It says avoid extremes in any direction, taking the middle road in decision making. In all things, try to bring balance. Go forward with patience and test the waters carefully before jumping into suddenly. Be sure to examine your priorities carefully. So if you're trying to make a decision, guys, check out everything. So the key words are balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. Every time I think about the Temperance card, I think about tempering the egg. So to temper the egg in cooking, like if you're making custard and the hot stuff is cooking on the stove, you don't want to just dash the egg in there. Even if you're making a bread and you melted the butter and the butter's hot, you don't want to dash the egg after that, right? You kind of want the egg not to scramble. So what you have to do is temper it. So to temper it, you take some of the hot liquid that you're cooking, put it into a bowl with the eggs, beat it really fast so that the egg comes up to temperature with the thing cooking on the stove, and then you pour it into the thing. Like when I'm doing ice cream. When I'm doing my ice creams, that's what I do. Temper the egg, put it back in there. So that's what I think about with Temperance. Also with Temperance, I think about, they tell you when you're eating, eating plan, they say eat everything in moderation. Don't cut out anything. Don't just stick with just grapefruit, kale, right? One time I overdid water. I drank too much water. Instead of 8 8-ounce cups, I was doing 8 32-ounce jugs. It took a while to build to that, of course. Me thinking I'm doing a wonderful thing. And I almost knocked out my kidneys. I went to the doctor because I was cramping in the back and in the bladder. And when I went, they said, go pee in the cup, and it was crystal clear. And they're like, what the hell? You are drinking too much water. They didn't even have to ask me how much I was drinking. They already knew. So for this one, the Marchetti Tarot, the Temperance is right here, and she's balancing out some kind of light beam, blue and red light beam. Yeah, so Temperance is about balance. This I get, Brenda. This I get. I still don't get the Chariot being balanced, but Brenda said, remember, the Chariot has to be balanced and able for them to pull it. So I'm going to remember that. All right, so this is Temperance. Like I told you guys in the last video, I even did like a 5-card spread. I'm not even gonna get into that. What happened was I was suffering shoulder pain on the shoulder. When I went to go take the flu vaccine, and they gave me also tetanus, they did it here, both of them. So this shoulder was hurting, so I was babying it, and I don't know if I overworked this one, but something became impinged. That's what the doctor said. I went to the doctor, and so she switched me. This is not my regular doctor, but I had seen this lady before when I fell and hurt my knee last year, November, and she remembered me. I didn't remember her, but she remembered me. And so she switched me from ibuprofen to Mobic. It's supposed to last 24 hours. I took it one evening at 3, and by the time that thing took 2 days to wear out of my system, I ain't taking that ever again. Gas pains, nausea, fluid retention. While I'm retaining the fluid, I can't pee. It stops. It's reduced pee. Oh my God, why? But I'm better today, so we're not gonna complain. I wonder if I should do the 5-card spread for this week, because I'm going to edit this video right away. Today's October the 5th, Sunday, October the 5th. Yeah, I'll draw from Monday through Friday. Let's do that. For the 5-card spread, I'm going to go ahead and use the Gilded Tarot Royale, because it's one of the few decks that I have that's jumbled up. I think out of my 5 decks, 2 of them are in sequence, because it makes it easier for me to go check the card when I want to take the photograph to see what it's about, right? To see what the card's about. So let's cut the deck. I'm not going to bring the camera down to show you yet because some of these cards are dirty. So I want to make sure they're clean first before I bring the camera down. Okay. So the deck is cut. I always pull the top one. So that's for Monday. I move some. How much I move, I don't know. Just go with a feeling. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday, Friday. All right, let's see. Let's bring the camera down. You guys can see, right? They're all clean. So the first one is Justice. Justice. You will get your just desserts. Man, it's so sickening on this thing. Let's see what it means. It's one of them that we got already, didn't we? I think we did. It is number 11. Number 11. You will get your just reward or penalty based on your past actions. So make sure you're doing good things today, Sunday, so you can get a good reward tomorrow. Honestly, guys, I think it should have gone back days. Days. I like that her eyes are covered. Justice should be blind, right? Not anymore in America. Then Tuesday, it's the 9 of Cups, and I'm gonna shoot a picture for that probably today. And this is about 9 of Cups is about receiving your rewards. Rewards again, right? Rewards again. Let's see. The 9 of Cups. It's about fulfillment. Comfortable abundance, having much love and affection, as well as the desire to share with others. So I'm gonna have 9 cups, and I'm gonna try to hand Evie one. It's kind of hard taking the pictures with Evie. For Wednesday, it says the hangman. Of course, the Gilded Tarot calls it the hanging man, the hanged man, and that means pause, right? Surrender. See, these are just things that are popping up in my brain now from what we've done already. It's number 12, and it says the message of this card is knowing when and what to sacrifice, a time of inaction, calm waiting. Wednesday for us is going to be some calm waiting because my husband Joe has to do a colonoscopy on Thursday. So Wednesday I have to make him clear broths and make sure he's not eating or drinking anything except the clear broths, right? And then he has to take that nasty medicine in the evening so he can clear his bowels, and then the test is Thursday. So 6 of Wands for Thursday. I don't know what any of the wands mean because I have not looked at the wands, but I know the wands always have to do with fire and things moving fast. A competitive situation. Do your best for your own good and for the good of others. 6 of Wands. All right, and then for Friday is the Queen of Wands. Here we go with Wands again. Queen of Wands. We're at the Knight. Okay, Queen of Wands, your passion is quietly contained, ready to burst out at any minute. You are seeking an outlet for your energy, such as a new project or helping someone with an exciting undertaking. You are not adverse to public admiration. Admiration? What's admiration? As a result of your skills and brilliant personality. What does it mean, Basil? What does it mean? My passion is quietly contained, ready to burst out at any minute. You are seeking an outlet for your energy, such as a new project or helping someone with an exciting undertaking. You are not adverse to public admiration as a result of your skills and brilliant personality. Well, ever since I was a teenager, whatever I was doing publicly, you get some admiration, but I always feel uncomfortable. Like when I was a teenager and I used to go sing. I sang for the mayor of Los Angeles, Tom Bradley, one time. Didn't even know how to sing that well yet. Just started to take lessons. And the high school that I attended, Thomas Jefferson High, got a call saying, hey, send a couple of students to perform at this thing that he's doing. And they sent this young man that was in 11th grade. He played the keyboards. And they sent me in 12th grade because I had just gotten a music scholarship and I was taking voice lessons. I don't remember what I sang. I think I should have remembered what I sang. Yeah, I don't know what it means, but I feel like it's going to be a good week. And Wednesday, we just have to surrender to everything that we have to do for Thursday. And we are believing God that there's nothing that's growing inside of Joe. Because 4 years ago when he had the last colonoscopy, they found 6 polyps. They took them all out. They were all benign. And I believe they have not growed back, like Angelica from the Rugrats would say. Growed. Not grown, but growed. I forgot to read Temperance in the Gilded Tarot book. It says, moderate your life in all ways, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and intellectually. Let your action or inaction be appropriate to the situation. Sometimes people think inaction means you're not doing anything, but sometimes you are doing something with your inaction because you didn't act in haste. You know what I mean? You have to figure out the situation before you move and act. That happens a lot in road rage incidents. If these people would not act in that rage and tempered themselves accordingly, they wouldn't get in trouble, right?